So we're gonna be meal prepping today, and as always, I'm the type of person I don't like let me get my let me actually hold on here. I'm the type of person I don't like reheating like rice and potatoes and stuff like that. So I normally just cook just the protein, and then like the carbs I cook that the day of, like the day that I'm eating. So today all of the protein that I'm eating I'm going to cook, and then the veggies I also cook that the day off, because let me show you guys. I just got a whole bunch of like frozen veggies. Like for example, I have frozen mixed veggies and like some asparagus and spinach and stuff like that, and that takes like 2 seconds to heat up on the stove, which makes meal prepping a lot more easier. But the things that aren't that, I actually just do the meat. So the meat that I'm gonna be doing today, let me bring you guys here. First thing first, wash your meat, season it to your liking, like to make it marinate, and then you're gonna start cooking. I'm gonna do majority of my stuff in the air fryer just because it's more easier and quicker, and we're all about efficiency. So the first thing we're gonna do is wings. We have wings. I seasoned the wings already. So we're gonna do that first. And we're gonna air fry the wings. So I'm gonna bring you guys over here so you can see what I'm working with. And I think I'm gonna try to turn on another light because it's kind of dark in here. A little dark, just a little. Okay. So I use a spray oil because it has 0 calories. So for the air fryer, I put some wings on the bottom. So I spray the bottom. And this has been marinating, so I just put those at the bottom. So I'm putting all the drumsticks at the bottom, and hey everyone. Let me see. This is my first time going live here on, what is this thing called? On YouTube on my phone. So I actually don't know like how this works. Like I don't know how to see if you guys are talking, like where to find the I don't see any chat, so I think we're good. But yeah, so you're gonna put the wings in, and then you could season the wings with whatever season of your choice. I'm making Cajun wings, so I have Cajun seasoning from Aldi's that I got here, and there's Chipotle. Actually, I'm gonna make Chipotle, so I'll make Chipotle wings. So I already put seasoning like you guys saw, so I'm just putting some more here. There's no such thing as too much flavor. Never. Okay. And then we're gonna put this spray on, and we're gonna put the rest of the wings in. I'm gonna show you guys what that looks like. So just taking this up. I already sprayed the top of this, so just lay the wings out on here. My tripod that I had the last time, the one that I could just hit, the magnet one that attaches to my what is this thing called, the fridge. Unfortunately, for some reason, it's that tripod like broke like when I was at the gym. I was trying to set it up and it fell out of my hand and then it just broke, unfortunately. So unfortunately that tripod is no longer with us. So I'm just kind of like, I made a like makeshift like tripod right now. And after this, I'm gonna go get my computer to make sure that I can see the comments, because I can't see the comments right now. So I'm gonna wash my hands and get my computer. One second, I'm coming. Okay, I'm back. I have to get my computer so I can see what you guys are saying in here, because I can't see nothing right now, the captions. And then I'm gonna show you guys what the chicken's looking like. We're not gonna be meal prepping a lot today, to be honest. Let's see here. I'm so new to this YouTube thing. Okay, found it. All right, so now I can see the captions for. Oh, I think I need to turn the captions on. Hold on, how do I do that? All messages. I should have got this set up before I started this thing, but I don't know what I'm doing. But I don't think. Okay, let's see. Okay, yeah. Let's see. Oh, yep, it's working now. Just wanted to make sure it's working. So I'll put this back then. Okay, so here's the wings. I'm gonna turn the camera so you guys can see what I'm working with. This is what the wings look like. So we're gonna just close this and start the air fryer. We're gonna put it on air fry 400, and we're gonna do 10 minutes, and then we're gonna flip it after 10 minutes. Actually, let's do 7 minutes and then flip. Okay, back to me. So while that's getting done, we're also gonna start cutting up the cabbage. Remember, if you haven't already, you're gonna wash your veggies. And I've already washed my veggies. I basically pre-did everything so that I don't have to do it here on live to save time. Hey, how you doing? Thanks for being here. What did you eat today? And normally when people join, I tell them to tell me what are 3 things that you're grateful for. So let me know 3 things you're grateful for. Let me put this camera down so you can see me. Actually, there we go. So, okay, you guys can see. I was asking, what did you eat today? You could cut the cabbage however you like, to be honest. I'm lazy, so I'm just gonna cut it like big. And I'm gonna put it in here. So my little sister, maybe I should put this back a little bit more. Okay, there you go, you guys. Okay, my little sister, she's like a cutting pro. Like, she be cutting her stuff like super small. She doesn't like her veggies big, but I don't got time for that, so I'm just cutting it as it comes. Throw away this part. Cause it's like it's all going to the same place anyways, right? Ribs, ooh, ribs sound nice. Yummy. What kind of ribs? Barbecue ribs, smoke ribs. I'm gonna just cut this part from now. Ooh, barbecue ribs, yum. Love that. Do, do you have any health goals or anything like that? Do you meal prep? So this cutting board that I have is really cool because it's a dual cutting board, which basically means I don't hear you. I'm sorry. Let me get my headphones. Hold on. 1 second. Okay, connect my headphones. Okay, you should be able to hear me better now. I have my headphones in, so can you hear me better now? I think you should be able to hear me better now. It's probably the air fryer in the background was probably too loud, so you probably couldn't hear me earlier because of the air fryer in the background. But I don't know if you hear me better now. Let me know in the comments if you do. But I was saying that this cutting board is really cool because it's a dual cutting board. So it basically has one side for like veggies, and then there's the other side for meats that you cut with. I'll show it to you when I'm done cutting this stuff up. Do you, okay, so I think you said you could hear me better now. But what are three things you're grateful for? I'll start. I'm grateful for food because not a lot of people could say that they had a hot meal today. I'm grateful for clean, drinkable water, and I'm grateful for the ability to have use of my body functions properly. So this is the other side I was talking about. There's three people watching. Hey, three people. This is the part that you cut the meat on, and then this is the part you cut the veggies on. So, anyways, now that the cabbage is cut, we're gonna go ahead and cut the what is it? The chicken breast. This is the chicken breast. I technically already seasoned it, but I just want to cut it because I think it's too big. So I'm gonna cut it now. I'm gonna wash this knife, and I'll be right back. Um, but yeah, so that's the chicken. I think the chicken breast is way too big. I don't really know how I want to cut this, to be honest. I think I'll just make it cubes, maybe. I don't know. I'm just gonna make it small, cut it small. I need to sharpen this knife. This is ridiculous. Uh, I need to get new knives, clearly. But this is a big piece of chicken, so makes sense. I actually forgot to take out some of the there's some what is it called again? Hold on. I was supposed to make ground turkey as well, but I forgot to take it out to defrost. Ooh, I almost cut my fingers. So because I didn't take it out to defrost, tiny strips. Oh yeah, I guess it is technically strips, huh? Yeah. So I think I'm gonna make these like that. And then for the second one, it's another big one. I'm gonna make this like cubes. So this is a big piece of chicken. My goodness. They said chicken breast has like the highest protein apparently for out of all the chicken parts. The breast is the one that's filled with most protein. And I'm just gonna cut these into cubes. This one's, oops. I'm not looking at the comments right now. I'll look at the comments in a second. Clearly, I need somebody to sharpen my knife. This is ridiculous. I get something lives. Do you think, okay, let's do a vote. Should I bake these or should I put them on the stove? What do you guys think? I'll look at the comments to see. Bake or stove? Oh, that hurt. Oh, that hurt, did it? No, it didn't hurt. Thanks for asking. Look how big this thing is. My goodness gracious. Thankfully, I didn't hurt myself. But do you think I should bake these or I should put just like saute them on the stove? Hmm. I wish I could play some music right now. Ancestors, hear my plea. Give me a big body. Uh, okay, finally, this is the last piece. Okay, chicken's done. So now that's done. I'm gonna wash my hands. Okay. Had to make sure my hands are washed real clean, you know what I mean? Okay, so now we're gonna look at the, oops, wrong side, the chicken. Looking good, looking good. And we're gonna flip it. 1 second. So we're gonna flip this. Dun, 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 dun. What do you think? Do you think I should just saute the chicken that you see that I just cut, or I should bake it? Ooh, all right. So flip all of them, and after flipping them, I'm gonna put a little more seasoning on this side, just a little, just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit. I don't make my wings crispy because I reheat everything in the air fryer. I don't use the microwave. Um, oops, I don't know. I actually just did something. Yeah, so I reheat everything in the air fryer or the oven. I never reheat things in the microwave, so I don't make them crispy. When I'm meal prepping, I just cook it enough for it to be cooked. So we're gonna give this 10 minutes and then that'll be done. But let me know in the comments, should I bake this, uh, pan fry, like put it on the pan and saute it, or what's your opinion? How should I make this? Let me know. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna start with a Philly cheesesteak. I'm gonna get the pan out real quick. Okay, there it goes. So we're gonna make the Philly cheesesteak. I'm lazy personally. I like to make things a lot easier when I'm meal prepping. So I get this like blend, the fajita blend with the peppers and the onions and everything. And it just makes things a lot more easier because I don't have to do all of the work of cutting it up. I could just, you know, I could just take this. So as always, make sure you clean your meat. I'm gonna turn on the stove. I'm gonna put it on six, so like medium. And then just gonna spray with oil. That's just 0 calories, so don't judge me, okay? And I'm gonna put some of this in there. It's kind of I made the I made it defrost, and so it's like has a lot of water. So I'm just trying. I don't want to put the water in there, so I'm squeezing the juice out in the bag. If you want, you could just pour it in, but I don't want to pour it out. Let me see if I can the water out in the sink. Okay, so there we go. So this is for the Philly cheesesteak. You get a spoon. I'm just gonna lay it out all evenly on. And I personally like to have, so you're gonna put some black pepper, but not too much black pepper. Oh, I almost forgot too. I like my stuff kind of spicy, so you could get some habanero or scotch bonnet. Where I live don't have scotch bonnet, so I just get some habanero. And I'm just putting one piece of habanero in there. I'm put spray some oil on the top of the veggies on the thing as well. Then I'm gonna get some black pepper, not too much, just a little, and just add according to what you like. You know what I mean? Add according to what you like. And then you could season this to your liking. I'm put a little bit of red pepper flakes in there, just a little. Mm, 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 mm. And I'm personally gonna use a little bit of Everyday Hero blend from Aldi's. just a little. Uh, Basically, you could season this however you like. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Season it to your liking. A little bit of um cumin, I think it's called. I put in there, and then some beef seasoning. Whew, and that's. Whew, I gotta wash my hands again. I just sneezed. Oh my goodness. I just want to make sure you guys can hear me. So I'm gonna look on my computer to make sure you guys can hear me. Hold on. Just want to make sure you guys can hear me properly. Just want to make sure you guys can hear me properly. Okay, yep, you guys can hear me. All right. So next, while that's you know getting hot on the stove, you're gonna mix it up a little bit. Ooh, turn on the fan because it's gonna make me sneeze again. The black pepper is strong. Gotta mix the seasoning in, and then you're gonna get the beef. Like always, you want to wash your beef. So my beef is already washed. This is really thin cheddar beef for the because remember we're making Philly cheesesteak. So put the beef in. Like I said, don't forget to wash your beef. And you don't need to cook this too long since the beef is so thin. That's the thing I like about cooking this. And guess what I'm doing? Washing my hands again. You know it. Gotta make sure my hands stay clean. You know what I mean? Okay. So since that's done, we're gonna go ahead and mix it up now so that all the seasoning from what I put in earlier can really get in there. Might have to add a little bit more seasoning. And clearly I need oil because that thing's dry. So I'm gonna put some oil in there. Whew, the black pepper got my nose all the way messed up, bro. Oh, jeez. So yeah, it's trying to mix it in properly. Oh, the thing's on too, so turn it up. I'm gonna cut the pepper so that the spice could actually get into the pot. But now everything's all mixed up properly. So I'm gonna spray one more time just for good measures. And I'm gonna get the top for this and let it do its thing. So just to give you guys a look, this is what it's looking like right now. So let this in. All right. And we're also gonna check on the chicken in the meanwhile. Chicken is clearly done. So that's the chicken. Let's see. That side's a little bit burnt because I almost forgot about it, to be honest. But that's just the seasoning. It's not the actual chicken that's burnt. So yeah, that looks nice. So that's the chicken. We're gonna get something to put the chicken in. Let's see what we're gonna put the chicken in. Sorry for the noise. I'm trying to get a container to put the chicken in. Chicken, chicken. All right. So I got this container to put the chicken in, but I just want to clean something. I want to clean the thing I picked the chicken up with first because I originally had the raw chicken I was touching with it. So I just want to rinse it off first. Okay. So we'll put the chicken in here. I'll show you guys what the chicken look like when I take all of it out. It looks so good. And you know it's gonna taste good too. Mm, 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 mm. You know it. All right. Um, furthermore, chicken is good, but mm, I'm running out of space in my plate. So this is what the chicken looks like. Here's what it looks like. Delicious. And quick. Saw how quick that was? Nice. So gotta make that cool down. And then meanwhile, and then we're gonna mix the Philly cheesesteak. Let's see what we're working with. Rum turned me into a dancer on the rum. So that's looking good. And it smells good. You should smell this kitchen right now. Ooh, smells like it's heaven up in here. So remember I say that I heat up everything on the stove, right? So because I heat up everything on the stove, I don't want to overcook the food. So we're gonna get a container to put this Philly cheesesteak stuff in because that's done too. You see how quick that was? Ugh, I love it. Put it in the container. Oh, maybe this container is too big. I'm regretting it. I'm putting it in a smaller container. I'm gonna have to wash this container. Slow moment. I have to wash the container. Um, find a smaller container to put it in. Now watch me get this container and it's too small. Anyways, we'll see. We'll see. Rum told me to dancer. Rum told me to dancer. Mhm. Just honestly, I'm gonna cancel that. Just scrape it. Scrape it in there. Oh, perfect size. Get every bit of fat. Okay. Okay. That's how the sound. Okay. So this is what the meat for the Philly cheesesteak is looking like. That's just looking like. That was quick, right? So this is what I'm saying. Like meal prep doesn't have to take 10 days. You could finish it really easily. You just have to know how to go about it. So that's done. So I'm gonna rinse this out and I'm gonna put the shrimp in here next. Okay. So I'm gonna make that dry up in the meanwhile. And in the meanwhile, we're gonna actually um get the other pieces of chicken. So this pieces of chicken here, I'm gonna put it in the air fryer. And I think I'm gonna bake the strips. So put this in the sink, and yeah, I think I'm gonna bake the strips. So and I'm putting this in the sink because it's dirty. So now I have the chicken in here. For this chicken strip, I'm gonna make it garlic and herb flavor. And so put as much seasoning as you like. It's up to you. And I'm just gonna get a spoon for this. I didn't put no oil, so there's already oil in the air fryer. I'll just mix it up so make sure all the seasoning is really in there. And then you're gonna lay it down. Make sure that all the chicken has space. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we're gonna start that. You just put the bake, and you could put it on 400, and then you can do it for 10 minutes. All right. So next thing that we're gonna make now is the shrimp. So time for shrimp. As always, want to make sure that you wash your meat, men and women. I'm just kidding. Oh Lord, that just reminded me I was supposed to call somebody and I forgot. I just now remember all of a sudden. So shrimp, I got the uncooked shrimp because it's cheaper. Um, and for this, we're just gonna same as last time, oil the pan, turn on the stove. And you're gonna put the shrimp in the pan. I didn't season the shrimp yet. Okay. So for the seasoning for the shrimp, I'm gonna make it lemon pepper shrimp. So no, I got lemon pepper in here. It's not a lot of lemon pepper left. Put a little bit more on the top. And this season to your liking, but as you can see, I like seasoning, so I'm gonna put a good amount on there. That should be good. And I'll also put a little bit of everything seasoning in there as well. And this isn't gonna take too long to cook either because it's shrimp. So just mix to make sure seasoning is distributed evenly throughout the pan. So season it. Yeah. And then I'm gonna put the top back on there again. Let it sit for a little bit. And we're gonna check on the chicken. Looking good. And I think in the meanwhile, we might also just do the cabbage. I'm gonna do the cabbage in another pot, in a bigger pot. Or I could just wait for this to save pots. In the meanwhile, I'm gonna get a container for the shrimp. Do you think this container will fit all of the shrimp in? Or is it too small? We're gonna find out, and if it doesn't, I'll just use that and this. We'll see. So let's check. It's bubbling. Just mix it up in there. Like I said, I'm not gonna make the carbs like the potatoes and the rice and all that stuff until the day of because I don't like reheating my carbs. But I'll make the cabbage. That's the only veggie I'm gonna be making is the cabbage. That's the cabbage. So the shrimp should be done now, and it sure is quick. I told you. I don't want to spend 10 years in the kitchen. You know what I mean? So that's why I do this stuff quick. So let's see here. I think this might be big enough for the shrimp. Let's see how it turns out. Move this over and just pour it out. It'll be quicker. And you can't see, but I'm definitely tasting the spoon on the side to make sure that it tastes like something. We're gonna wash this out because we're gonna put the cabbage in here as well. So this is what the lemon pepper shrimp is looking like. I'm gonna put it to cool down like everything else. Oh, it smells so good. All right, and I'm just rinsing out the pot so I could start the cabbage. So the thing about meal prepping that's a little bit hard for me, like since I'm trying to lose weight, the part that's hard for me is um the part that's hard for me about meal prepping is like counting the calories, you know? And so I gotta factor in everything. So anyways, if you haven't already, wash your cabbage. Oops, shoot, 1 second. I forgot to put oil. Hold on. I want to fix the pot. I gotta start over. Oh Lord. Oops. Gotta rinse the pot again. So I've gotta put oil in there. Okay. I keep messing up. Alright, so what was I saying? Oh, oil. Put a little bit of oil. I don't want it to stick to the bottom of the pot, the cabbage. And then you can put the cabbage. I know that looks like a lot. I know it does. But the heat is gonna bring it down and it's not gonna look as much as it is now. So I'm gonna put a little bit of chicken seasoning in here. Oops. I can't do nothing to it yet because it's still, you know. I'll put a little bit of water in there as well. Just a little, not too much. See, I'm literally putting this amount of water in there. That's it. And I also want to put a pepper in there. bottom part. I'm gonna close it to let it do its thing. Oh, so while that's doing its thing, right now we're gonna look at the chicken again. So we didn't flip these chickens. These are perfectly baked. They're good. So take these out and put them in this container. Oh, my clumsy self. Oops, sorry about that. I dropped something. Anyways, we're gonna put the chicken in here. So the chicken looks real good. I'm gonna taste one of them to see to make sure it tastes good. Mm-hmm. Yes, good. So I got some like ravioli. I'm gonna be eating this chicken with. Okay. So gonna make that cool. Oops. But we're gonna put this in. We're gonna just drop it in there. Um, and this is already seasoned, to be honest. I dropped this. Oh my goodness, I'm dropping everything. So it's already seasoned, but I'm gonna put a little bit more seasoning. Just a little, just a little. And we're just gonna mix it up real good. These chickens, I cubed them up. I just wanna lay it all out. Yeah. All right. So it's all laid out. So now I'm also gonna just bake this one because it's just easier. 10 minutes. And to back to life, back to reality, back to life, back to reality. But that's not what we're doing. I'm going back to cabbage. Back to cabbage, back to mixing. Okay, so it's slowly starting to go down. So just gonna mix in the seasoning now and cut the pepper in. And now that's starting to go down, I'm going to actually add some mixed veggies, just a little bit, half a bag. I do frozen everything because it's just easier. So as you can see, just a little bit. I just want to add the color to the pot. That's the only reason why. And then we also want to season this a little bit. So we're gonna season it real quick, mate. Hold on here. What am I gonna season it? Just a little bit. And for anyone that's asking what I just put in there, I just put some complete seasoning. But you can season it however you like. So just mixing the seasoning up. And I'm gonna taste one of the cabbage. Make sure I'll make sure it tastes okay. Mm, 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 mm. Yep. It has a little kick to it. We love a little spice. Our cabbage is done because remember we're reheating everything on the stove. So now I'm gonna put the cabbage in the container. That cabbage looks so pretty. So for the cabbage, you can use it as your main dish or your side dish. Like if you want to like eat some veggies with your food, I'll do it depending on how I'm feeling that day. Because right now with all of the stuff going on with the veggies, you oh, can't have salads. So it's the next best thing right there. As close to salad as you can get. I guess. Ooh. Shout out to everyone that stopped by and liked my video. I appreciate you. Appreciate you very much. I'm gonna put the rest of this in here. I'm dropping the cabbage on the floor and shit. Yikes. I can't put nothing else in the pot, can I? Not a pot, this container. Let's see. I'm gonna get the most out of this container. Okay, that's it. Okay. So, cabbage is done, and it's hot as F. Ooh, it's hot shit. Ooh, 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 ooh. Lord, dang, I'm gonna burn my finger off. Move all this stuff. Okay, so can you believe in 52 minutes we've made so much? In 52 minutes we've made shrimp, we've made what is this thing? Philly cheesesteak, the meat, wings, and cabbage. So sorry for the mess. That's all the cabbage is falling on the floor. Now, and we made this chicken. I forgot about this. So now I'm turning the camera around. So to give you an idea, so to make things easier, I'm trying to consider if I should just boil the potatoes now, or if I should wait until they up. I think I'm gonna wait until they up because it just makes things easier. Um, but I could give you guys a walkthrough of what I'm gonna eat everything with, while the chicken is still in the stove. So let's look in my fridge. I'm blessed because my fridge is full. But let me turn the camera so you guys can see my fridge. So, fix that. So in this drawer is like all my lunch stuff that I'm gonna make. You guys are gonna see like photos or videos of that later on. I already like this stuff is like already like it's just salmon and then pasta that's really quick and easy to make and stuff like that. I got this like fruit that I got from the H Mart. It's called mangosteen and it's so good. I don't know comment below if anyone has ever tried this fruit before. Anyways, this is the turkey that I said I was supposed to defrost and I didn't, so I'm just gonna wait for that to defrost. Um, that, but like I was saying, the mixed veggies and everything that I'm gonna use is here for when I do eat every meal. It's gonna be mixed veggies. So the wings, I'm either gonna have the wings with mac and cheese or with cassava fries. And then Philly cheesesteak, that says it as it is. I'm just gonna have it with some a sandwich. And then this shrimp, I'm either gonna have it with rice or pasta. And this, I'm gonna have some dumplings with it. But I don't like reheating dumplings unless like frying it. So I'm gonna make it like the day off. But yeah, and then this chicken, I'm gonna make. I'm gonna use the chicken. to have it with the cabbage sometimes maybe, or with the pasta, or sometimes I'll probably ooh, or I could have mashed potatoes with the chicken. I think that's what I'm gonna do because mashed potatoes is really easy to make. But honestly, for the most part, I'm pretty much done with meal prepping. And this has been the quickest meal prep I've ever done before. Typically, meal prep takes me like 2, 3 hours for the week. But today was really easy because I, I chose all the easy meats. So because I chose all the easy meats, it just was really quick to cook. Let me show you guys this chicken meanwhile. Still being made. You turn off all the lights in the house. I'm gonna have to clean. Hiccup. But later on, I'm thinking after I clean up, I'm going to actually come back and do a weekly check-in. But for the meanwhile, hey, welcome in. If it's your first time here, this is what I cooked so far. We have lemon pepper shrimp, Philly cheesesteak filling, wings, cabbage, and right now we're waiting for the chicken. While I wait for the chicken, we're just chilling. You know what I mean? But yeah, I was saying I gotta do my weekly update and all that stuff video soon. Like maybe after I put up all of this food when I'm done, and clean. What I'm gonna eat for dinner tonight? I think for dinner tonight, I'm gonna have some Philly cheesesteak. Nah, I don't think I want to have Philly cheesesteak. I'm gonna have some chicken. Yeah, I'm gonna have some chicken and some pasta. Chicken and some pasta. Yeah, some Alfredo pasta. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Chicken is taking a long time to finish. My goodness. So since I'm basically done, right? We're just waiting for the chicken to be done. Oh, it's done. So that's the chicken. That's all done now. So I'm gonna take it out, let them cool, and after they cool, I'll put them in the fridge, clean, and I'll be back here to do my weekly check-in. So thank you so much for everyone that joined me today for my live, um, and seeing what I cooked. I hope that if you're trying to think about what you're gonna cook for this week, I hope I gave you a little inspiration if you're trying to look for something really quick to cook. And if you haven't already, don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.